It's our first horses! Oh my god! Hi, this is voiceover Ruby. So I decided to do some filming of a sped up version of what happened in this episode because I did a lot of mining and a lot of stuff to just, gather resources because I didn't have many resources, and last time I cut out like an hour of this. So I thought I would show you a little bit of what I work on when, I'm not actually doing a lot of talking. I actually didn't even record audio for this part because I was so focused on getting all of this done. So I decided to go back into the big cave and clear it out, and that didn't end super great. Yeah, I died. I died a lot. I was very upset at this point. So, needed my stuff, so I went back into the mines, and chaos totally ensued. It's very hard to get your stuff from a giant pack of different mobs trying to kill you every 5 seconds. And I couldn't even, see where my stuff was. This is when I realized that skeletons are the bane of my existence. Here, I had no chance. I had so many zombies coming at me. I was sure I was gonna die. And I was right. I was so frustrated. I was like, at this point I need a weapon to go in there, so I'm gonna bring in weapons, I'm gonna get this done. I much prefer using axes as weapons, honestly, but I'm not good at any of this. And I realized, there's just no way. Right now, I don't have the resources, I don't have the skill. And I looked at all the mobs, and I was just like, I can't. So I set my difficulty down to easy for a bit. So I just needed to get my stuff back at this point. So I killed a bunch of mobs. And I decided to light up the cave as much as possible. And I was taking stock of all the resources that were around me. I found deep slate, so after doing some clearing out and verifying, I finally made a shield and I figured out how to fight those skeletons. Those are a pain in the butt unless you have a shield. But once I was like, okay, everything's mostly safe, I decided I was going to go down to the deep slate and see if there were any cool resources down there. Specifically, I'm looking for diamond right now. I haven't found any yet. But my thought is I'm going to have to make a formal mine instead of my little tunnel down. I love deep slate. I love the texture. I'm going to use a lot of it in my belt. I'm really thinking about using deep slate as like the foundation of my stables, because it just looks so much like good cobbled stone, not literally cobblestone, which has kind of a lackluster texture at times. And more creepers. I was, again, sure I was going to die. And that was a very lackluster explosion. I will fully admit, I did throw my sword there. I'm prone to throwing things. I do it all the time by accident. I am a quokka. I throw my important things at the enemies to make sure that they eat it first. AKA, that's what quokkas do to their children. So I decided that I was going to try to gather at least a stack of iron, because I was going to need it. And it kind of came in clutch later. Not this episode, but like, I have a village nearby and I was thinking I need to probably build them a golem, because an iron golem will help protect that village from the monsters. So I decided to leave, and then there's 14 billion mobs out there, and luckily the arrows were mostly hitting the creeper, but I was running out of space. And then I noticed there's a dog chasing the skeleton. And I'm like, okay, let's try to kill the creeper. Not only did the dog protect me from the skeleton, but it got hit by the creeper. So I was like, do you know what? No. Sir, you are joining me. You are my new best friend. Thank you. And then I tamed him with one bone, which was a shocker. I love him. He's my best friend. So I decided to clean up my mine shaft a little bit and take this guy home. And I loaded everything up, and then I was making sure everything was organized. And then I saw his sweet little eyes, and I knew I had to make us a better house. So I decided to start building a better house. My house is mostly a shack right now. Gave him some food because he got hurt. But I wanted to make sure that the shack got less shack, because I needed more. And then this illager guy came up and started shooting at me, and I did not expect to run into him. So I very carefully tried to fight him. And then all of a sudden, I'm cursed. I'm now having this thing that means if I go into a village, I start a raid. So I can't go to the village and make the iron golem like I wanted to. So here I decided it would be a better idea to just start actually building the house, and a couple of villagers periodically popped up as I was doing that. But I wanted to make sure that I had, you know, something solid to take my new best friend in with me. I wanted space for him, I wanted space for me, and it wasn't going to be a big house because I didn't need it to be big right now. Building is a lot harder to do when you're dealing with that thing where it decides that you want to use whatever block you last right-clicked on. But I was working it out. I made a cute little house. I was pretty proud of myself. And it's not meant to be like anything super advanced, you know? It's just meant to cover my needs. I'm really bad at this herpetology stuff. I keep trying to pick them up, but I can't. Even though I really want to. So here I'm on a supply finding mission. I needed a bunch more spruce logs for my roof. And I left the dog behind because I didn't want him to get hurt. So I'm gonna make a roof, and it's really complicated. Unfortunately, I was not very bright on how I did this, but I tried my best. And I made a lot of mistakes, but it looks pretty decent when it was all done. And this was actually done really late at night, in bed with my husband. He was sitting next to me watching TikToks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna need more wood, and I also wanted to collect some of this one specific type of wood in this one specific type of biome. It's called deadwood. It looks really pretty. It's really pale and gray. And I didn't know if I was gonna use it or not, but I wanted to pick some up anyway after I finished the roof, which I ended up taking less time once I figured out what I was doing wrong. And this has sort of just become my, like, mining camp. You know, it's not perfect, it's not advanced, but it works. So I'm going over to collect deadwood. And that's when I saw them. Oh, I have to double check that I'm... Okay, I'm still recording. So, we're back. Oh my gosh, please stop for a second and stop glitching. Okay, so we're back. I was going around this whole biome because this is the deadwood biome we went on before, and I've been trying to collect these trees, you know, hoping, praying that it would drop a sapling. And, you know, I can't exactly go into the village, which I wanted to do, to check out some things. And oh my gosh, it's a cougar. Because I have been attacked. But look! It's our first horses! Oh my god! Okay. Here's the moment where you're gonna find out just how autistic I am. I'm gonna break down for you every single one of these guys' colors. And, I can't believe that we might actually be able to pick nearby for our permanent house. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Bay Pinto. He's probably... I think this is considered skewbald in England, but, oopsies. Specifically, this horse's, let me actually... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Let me actually see if I can shift click. No, only on horses you own. So this is a Bay Pinto, and it is gorgeous. It's probably a Tobiano, based off of the top line having a white stripe through it. That is a little, what looks to be red dun. They don't do dun great in these, but it looks red dun, but it probably is actually a... Oh no, it's getting dark. I'm gonna run back home. Okay, we'll be back. I'll be back to love on you. Oh gosh, I've made a horrible mistake staying out this late, but I did get very distracted by the horses. After almost 4 episodes without horses, we finally got horses. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've got to get home, I've got to rest, and I'll come right back out and we'll keep the horse lecture. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Like, I literally... I was recording the speed recording, and then I bridged, and I was like, that's a vaguely horse-shaped object. And I kicked my husband out of my recording space so I could record because I was so excited. I can't believe it took this long to find horses, but, you know, we found them. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I gotta get to sleep. Nobody's following me? Okay, we're good. Because I can't actually hear the game sounds. So. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Still have to name the dog. Should I just name it after my service dog? We'll find out. Okay, okay. Honestly, this might be the right place to build. I know I said I was going to go search for horses, and that's how I was going to pick my permanent home. Jeez. No, 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 no. Oh gosh, I'm going to die because of this. We're just going to keep running. Oh no. But I know we said we weren't going to pick our permanent spot around here. But, like, at this point, it ain't too bad. I might do, like, a little bit of a wider sweep once I actually get a horse non-SWEM going, because, you know, just gonna do it quick. Let's eat for a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm like deliriously excited. I was like expecting it to be like 5 episodes, unfortunately, until we were able to actually see a horse. Just because we haven't had much luck when it came to biomes that I know spawn them, but we seem to have come on to this like grassland of some form. I can possibly check my achievements and see if it's on the list of biomes. Okay, so this one right here, genetically to me, looks probably like it is a bay with the seal modifier, so probably a seal bay. Again, bay pinto. That's a bear. That's not a horse. Okay, so it has its mother, this baby's mom, who I think is this one. She looks to be the same color but with a white mane and tail. So what that tells me is she's probably a chestnut base with 1 cream copy. And that's a bay base with 1 cream copy. So I don't know where the double cream dad is, but I'm not able to look at the horses more closely right now. But I love that baby, and it is adorable, and I would die for that baby. And then there's more horses over here. Oh my gosh. There's like a whole nother herd, and a tiny warthog. Which is the reason I think this is... Oops, glitchins. Okay. Another beautiful bay. She's solid this time. She has a... Oh my... She has a Bayroan foal. Oh, I'm dying. A Bayroan foal. Oh, that is beautiful. I love Bayrons. This is a Rabicino. It is a... I don't know what the genetic thing is for it, but Rabicinos have that stripy belly. That is a gray pinto. And I don't know who your daddy is, because I don't see any roan horses around here. But that's a bay. Oh my gosh, I'm living my best life. What are you? Black Panther, but like, what are you?